Good morning guys, happy Monday. Today is kind of like a bittersweet day because we only have 17 orders outstanding at katnipp.com to fulfill them. So today is going to be the final day of order fulfillment, individual item order fulfillment in my studios as we know it. For those of you who maybe just clicked on this video and have no idea what we're talking about, we are currently downsizing both our studios and also we're moving home personally because I want to pursue a more digital nomad lifestyle and also pursue my dream of becoming a self-published picture book illustrator and author. So that is going to be like the next steps over the next few years. We have been building up the studios over like 7 years. I've had my studio, my original one, in my offices, and I've been documenting it over here on this channel for years now, moving in and out, upscaling, downscaling, and now closing all together. So it's absolutely crazy. We are moving into more print on demand, digital products, and we're going to be documenting that journey as well, and also doing special limited runs from our new cottage, hopefully. Fingers crossed if everything goes smoothly. So it's going to look very, very different around here. I will say that it has took us longer than we anticipated. We put a banner on the website saying that the orders were going to take between 2 and 3 weeks to fulfill, but they've actually took way longer than that, probably double that. It's took us around maybe 4 to 6 weeks. I can't remember exactly. Honestly, I have been on the same loop day in and day out. It's been wake up, go make a coffee, go to the office, pack as long as we can, go home, rinse and repeat for the last few weeks, and it felt like the end would never happen, but then here we are. So it's absolutely crazy. We've had a few issues as well with things like printing, mugs, manufacturing, and issues like that, because a couple of things have happened. One, we do these pin banners, or we did, oh gosh, it's crazy to say that. We did these pin banners, and for 6 years, we pretty much used the same pin banner manufacturer, and we got a batch at the worst time. It always happens at the worst time, doesn't it? We got a batch of these pin banners and the skirts of the fringe were burning, and we reached out to the manufacturer saying these aren't pressing properly, and they didn't want to do anything about it because they said it was basically our fault with the way we've pressed it. But we have been pressing them with the same time, the same temperature for over 6 years now since we've had them in the store, and we've never had an issue. Anyway, we ended up buying a brand new batch, and luckily that batch hasn't been burning, and we've been using the same temperature, so I'm not sure what happened there. We just had to cut our losses there. So we had that issue, and then another issue we've got is our mugs, and basically all of the mug problems was just down to a single printer setting that we didn't realise. Basically it was getting printed on thick paper, which meant the ink was spraying over the paper and leaving like this bleed on the paper, so we ended up losing quite a lot of mugs in the process, which meant we ran out of mugs. So today our mugs are finally arriving, so we can fulfill the final orders of the mugs that need fulfilling. I also wanted to show you our plans as well for our mystery boxes. The next plan is we're going to have a break, all three of us. We're going to go away and celebrate. It's going to be really, really nice. I'm going to document that over on my personal channel if you want to follow me over on there. But me and Dean have already been discussing the final mystery packages, and back, I think this was 7 months or so ago, I ended up buying these pink sealed bags because when I went to like Disney World, Japan and stuff, I got really inspired by the mystery pin boxes and stuff. And what we were going to do here at Katnipp is actually do mystery pin goodie bags, because we used to sell mystery sticker packs and they were super, super popular in the store. We literally couldn't keep them in, they just kept selling out. So what we thought we would do is have a different range of mystery things and items you can get. So we need to order more of these bags that you can seal and then you rip up off the top. So I'll need to, when I come back off the break, I'll need to create a nice design on the front and stick them all on the front, so there'll be packaging of doing that. But we are actually moving out in exactly, is it 3 weeks now? I think it's 3 weeks we've got to move out. So it'll be quite a tight turnaround. So we'll be doing mystery pin boxes, but then we will also be doing mystery boxes of loads of different items, maybe a sticker one, or maybe just a big bundle one. So it'll probably go up in sizes. But what we're actually going to do is design a art print that's going to go in every single order on this mystery box sale. So if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, definitely subscribe over at katnipp.com, because we will be putting out a release date. You can also follow us on Instagram as well. I'll also put it on the community tab here on YouTube, but I know not everyone sees those because I will be putting a date for this final mystery clearance box. And I think it's really nice to get like these mystery boxes in, open it up and see what you got. I absolutely love getting mystery boxes myself, so I know that a lot of you guys have been saying that you can't wait to get the mystery packs. I'm excited to do it for you as well. But I just thought it'd be a really, really nice way to celebrate by putting a exclusive art print, a 5x7 I'm thinking, because we can print them on the printer ourselves, and do an art print custom for that. So I'll probably document that on this channel as well, and then possibly get all three of us to sign them, and that'll go in every single order. So it won't go on every single pack, it'll go in every single individual order. So if you buy multiple mystery boxes, for example, those art print, you'll get one art print with your order. So yeah, that's exciting. Another thing I was thinking about for the mystery pin packs is when I went to Disney World, I actually got a couple of mystery pin packs, and I noticed that they don't put backing cards on their enamel pins in the pack, so you get like 5 pins per pack. And that's what I'm thinking of replicating here at Katnipp. I'm thinking of actually putting the pins in the pack without the backing cards, because we have ran out of a few backing cards for a few different pins. So let me show you over here how the pins actually come from the manufacturer. If I just take you back over here to the pin section, I'll be able to show you how they come. So I'm going to pop this down here. So we'll probably have to make, me and Dean will probably have to make a list of boxes and packaging that we need. But as you can see, these are our pin shelves just over here, and we have quite a lot of the Christmassy ones in, but they come in these little bags, baggy things. And normally what I do is I cut these off and I put them on the backing cards right here. But I don't know if you can see, some of them have actually ran out or don't have enough backing cards for them. So, or some have too many backing cards, which is quite funny. So I think what I might do is follow kind of the Disney mystery pack pins and put these in just in the bags like this inside the pink bags. And I'm thinking of doing 5 per pin bag, but we'll need to lay them all out. I'm actually thinking of just putting them all mixed. Actually no, because I don't want anyone to get duplicates. That's one thing actually. I want to make sure in the pin packs and in the pin boxes themselves that you don't get duplicate pins. So I guess I was going to just put them all together, mix them all up and then pick them out. But that way I wouldn't want 3 pins in one pack. I'd want them at 5 different pins in each pack. So we have plenty of different pins from generation 1 to generation 2. So that's going to be cool. Generation 1 didn't have the Katnipp back stamp on, and was all the way back in 2017 when we first started doing pins. And then generation 2 was when we started adding the back stamp. And we also have older Pudding the dog enamel pins, which look a bit different, and then generation 2 of Pudding the dog in his outfit. So yeah, we've got that to look forward to. I'm actually really excited to do that because I feel like it's something a little fun, like a fun project to work on, and I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to having it as well. I'm also looking forward to seeing what you guys open. I think that'll be really cool. But yeah, I need to design an art print for that, print them all out, and then we're going to box them all up ready. And that won't take us long to fulfill because we'll label them like mystery pin pack this or that, and then we'll basically just box them up and put a shipping label on and ship them out. So it should be a lot easier than the individual packing that we've been doing. So we'll probably have this shelf space full of the boxes ready to just pick and pack off the shelves. Anyway, now I am going to get to work on the final 17 orders. Now it says 17 orders, but there's probably only about 10 I can do because 7 of those are just purely mug orders that we can't print yet. So yeah, I guess let's do a final packing order segment together, shall we? Just watching my friend Kiara's small business vlog. Thought I'd show you this. I just figured out in the last few weeks of us closing Katnipp, basically when I used to work at checkouts, it used to be really hard to separate like paper or carrier bags, most importantly, like carrier bags like this. And what I found is when I was here, it's been hard to separate like the cellos, and particularly over here, if we look at the stickers, when I'm like trying to pick a few out, they all stick together and it's really difficult to like separate. And we've had a lot of like sticker orders and stuff. So as you can see, I've put a little sponge, I've folded it in half, put a little bit of water in so that it soaks up the water, and what you do is you just wet your fingers slightly like this, rub them together, and then it makes it easy to pull out like sticker sheets and stuff. I can't believe it's took me this long to figure this out. So I've had one over here near the sticker shelves. Obviously you need to be careful not to knock this over because it could damage all the paper goods, which wouldn't be good, but it's been good so far. I've been using it the last couple of weeks. And then I've got one over here as well to do all like the cellars and stuff. You don't want to make it too wet because you don't want to like damage the items, but this is just enough to be able to like pull the bags, to get the cellos and stuff like that. I can't believe it's took me this long. Obviously we are closing the studios, but this would have been really handy to have like years ago. I don't know why I didn't think of this before, because when I used to work on the checkout at Morrison's, like I say, people used to like do this and dampen the fingers because you get really dry fingers, and sometimes you'd have to lick your fingers, which is extremely unhygienic, especially when you're dealing with produce and carrier bags. I actually think there is something you can get now where someone's invented like these little pods, because I've seen them on checkouts. Some of my friends who still work at Morrison's have like a little plastic thing with a dome, but if you don't have that and you're just working from home, you can just make one with a small glass and a sponge. Bloody brilliant! Makes things so much faster, and obviously then you're not licking your fingers, which is pretty gross, to be honest. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with some of the orders. I am pretty much going to be 1 2 3 4 on the clock. How good's that? It's like 1 2 3 4 sequence of events. I'm gonna get to work on the rest of the orders, and then I'll record when I'm on my final one. I'm just packing up the orders now of all the mugs because we're finally getting them printed. It's just the pink mugs tomorrow that are arriving, but how cute is this shroomy one? I kind of like them all minimal. I nearly dropped my camera. Oh my goodness, I really like the minimalistic design. I don't know, I just think it looks really pretty. How cute. I should make one for myself. Guys, I can't believe it, but I have completed all the orders that I can actually complete without the mugs getting printed off. So the only orders that are left, there's about 7 left on the shop, and then apparel orders. So I actually had less than I thought because there was apparel orders on there as well, which obviously get dispatched by our manufacturer. I've done everything I could do. It's 10 to 1. Dean's going to be on post all day, and Mike is currently printing our mugs that we need printing off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the boxes that are open. Oh, the mug presses are going off like crazy. That's one sound I am definitely not going to miss. It haunts me in my sleep. You probably hear it on this studio vlog all the time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the open boxes, and what we have been doing is writing the order number and what needs to go inside that box with mugs and stuff. For example, this one was open and it needed a citrus, the white mug, and now I can seal this up and pass it on to Dean, who will then ship off all of the items. But for now, before I start doing that, I'm gonna go grab me and Dean some lunch, and then I'm gonna do the mug orders I can do while Mike's doing it, and then I'll probably jump on with Dean, and while he's weighing things, I'll stick on the shipping labels. But first of all, I'm gonna grab some lunch. Holy smokes, look at all these. So they need to go downstairs. I guess I don't need this desk anymore. I won't need to like use this desk anymore. Alright, Dean's just hoovering up and tidying up everything. And look how empty Katnipp is looking. Holy smokes, I can't believe it. He's just tidying away. And those are the boxes over there that need the mugs in, and there's a couple more over there. And then we're completely done. That's it, all the orders wrapped up. Good morning, guys. It is the final day of fulfilling orders. Our mugs should be arriving today. I've actually just had a resend here that I need to open up. Look how bash these parcels end up turning out like. It stresses me out that we don't have control over like the post, because sometimes I don't know what the postman does. It looks like they've been kicking it around. The post like can get damaged. We try and do our best to like package up the orders as secure and tightly as possible, but to be fair, this one has been returned to us because it wasn't collected, so we're going to send that back out. It's going to Ireland, that one. Actually, one of the reasons that we need a gap while we're on holiday before doing and unpacking the whole studio is we do often get like missing post or resends and things like that. So Dean wanted to give like a week and a half for you guys to get your orders, and then we could sort out any issues along the way and then downsize the studio. So yeah, the mug should be arriving in the next hour, actually in the next half an hour. Also, I've got pink hair today, so I bought this cheap Amazon wig to try and see if I suited the pink, but I don't know if I like it, guys, to be honest. I feel like it looks, I don't know why I don't like it. I thought, because what I was going to do is see if I get used to the colour by using like a cheap wig. You can tell it's like a cheap wig, and I've just cut it to like the hair that I would usually have. Normally I wear a wig for a full day, see if I get used to it, because I did it with my last darker wig to make sure that I like it. And I thought, let's try out a pink one, because why not? I don't know, let me know in the comments below what you honestly think, because I thought what I could do is get like a human hair platinum blonde wig and dye it, because human hair looks a lot more natural and real. Because I used to actually have pink hair, and I actually filmed, I wonder if it's still on this channel. I think it is. I don't think I deactivated it, but when I used to do lifestyle and travel on this channel, Katnipp, I had a video where I dyed my hair pink. Anyway, I am going to get to work on like little bits and answer my emails and stuff while I wait for these mugs, and then we'll be boxing up all the final ones. Dean will be shipping them out, and then I think we're going to go for a nice lunch today to celebrate kind of the final day of packing fulfillment orders. Crazy. Let's get to work, shall we?
final order.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The last ever order that we're gonna. Well, we've got the mystery boxes, but
That's crazy. Have I not definitely got one?
no, there's only 2. There's the other 2 are print on demand
Oh my God,
jumpers.
that's it! What the heck? Oh, I can't believe it. This feels so weird. I feel sick.
It's not quite the fireworks you expect, is it, when you get to the last order?
No, I feel sick if anything. It feels really, really weird. It's like what, 9 years of fulfilling orders, and now that's it. I know we've got the mystery boxes, but it's not.
It's not quite the same, is it? It's not like getting an item off the shelf and writing the name on the order. It's just.
Yeah, that feels very weird. Very, very weird. I don't even know how to feel right now.
We're signing the last order. Going to Tara, who's ordered a fair few times.
From the US.
High five.
I don't know what if that's a thing to even high five. Actually, it feels good because it's like wrapping it up, but I also feel like so. I don't even know how I feel.